everybody. It's Dr. Sakira, founder of the Intentional Success Program and the Intentional CEO Mastermind. And I'm coming to you from beautiful Benton Harbor on vacation for the next 3 weeks. And I wanted to just take a moment to talk to you guys, kind of like the, from the back, from the behind the scenes, this is what happens in order to make, quote unquote, the magic happen. One of the biggest things that I learned over the last 9 years is that you gotta have a balance. You gotta have this time to relax, relate, and release, as they say, to just pull back and pour into yourself, to take the time to just figure out what's next, and maybe even just don't figure out anything. You know, I've been doing this work since 2009, and in that time, probably the first 5 years, I really didn't take any time off. So I was always spending time giving and giving and giving, and as a mother and a wife and a sister and a daughter and a friend and a grandmother, there are always people to give or to pour into. And the challenge with that is that who's pouring into me? And it's funny, I realized as I, got deeper into this work with entrepreneurs is that as an entrepreneur, you have to be on all the time. You always have to be thinking about and looking at all these different aspects of your business. You have to spend the time to really consider what's next and how do I go to the next level, and what is it going to take, and developing strategies and plans and tactics and all of these different things. And unfortunately, what happens is you kind of go about it backwards, meaning what I've seen as business owners is that unfortunately what will happen is that you will say things like, I'll slow down when the business is stable, and I'll take some time off after we get here, or things like, I gotta work weekends because if I don't, who's going to? And while it may feel like that is the truth, that may be your truth, the reality is that the more you give, the more you pour out, and always are, giving and giving and giving, you are going to get to a point where you're empty if you're not taking time like this. If you're not taking the time to just, stop a moment. About maybe 3 years ago, I think it was in 2014, so actually 4 years ago, I decided to take off the month of July, just, to see. And I didn't really start on the 1st. I started actually on the 9th of July, but I did take the whole month. I didn't go back to work till the 29th. And it was funny because probably the first 5 to 7, maybe even 10 days, I couldn't even relax. I kept thinking about all of the things that I needed to get done and all of the things that I probably could be doing. And then it occurred to me that if I didn't take this time, I wouldn't have the energy I was going to need to make that next level push. Um, it was it was at that time that I realized that taking time away from my business actually made me more focused when I came back. It gave me clarity on some of the things that I needed to remove. It gave me clarity on some of the things that I needed to add, some systems that I needed to put into place, and it gave me clarity on the help that I needed to make the business stronger. And so I challenge you to look at your business and ask yourself, where is there a space that I can take time for me? Where is there a space that I can actually really just breathe really just stop a moment, and as they say, smell the roses. You know, one of the biggest lessons that I find that I've learned, and I know my clients work with, is taking time to recognize your achievements, to look at what you've accomplished. If you don't stop, if you work and work and work and work and work and work and work, you never get to a point where you stop and look at the fruits of your labor and take time to acknowledge the work that you've done. So, yeah, I'm here, kind of a little sweaty, sitting in this beautiful, glorious sun, surrounded by nature, and feeling so blessed and so grateful for this opportunity to take the time to just reflect and reflect on what all I've done just in this year, and beyond that, what all I want to accomplish. I was reading my coach's book, Embrace Your Magnificence, as a part of my time off. And one of the things she says in there is about quantum physics. It just really resonated with me, is that there is no such thing as a future. There's only now. We've been conditioned to believe that there is a future, that there is a tomorrow. But you really move from now to now to now. And your nows can now be whatever you want them to be. And so if you are saying, tomorrow I'm going to take that time, well, tomorrow's here. And if you never take that time, if you never stop and smell the roses in this moment, there's no guarantee that you will be able to, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. So I would ask you to stop a minute and do this exercise and ask yourself, where am I not taking a moment to smell the roses, to relax, relate, and release all the stress of all the many things that you have on your plate that you say must get done, have to get done. What if I don't do them? No one else will. And think about what you have done. Think about what you've completed, accomplished, and live in this now. I mean, today, here it is, the second week of July, and I am living in this moment of just saying, wow, it's been an amazing year. I've accomplished some of the things that I've, never thought I really would be able to do, but I'm also here in this moment and saying, whatever tomorrow brings, it brings. Tomorrow, today, in this moment, I'm just going to enjoy today. I'm just going to take the time to enjoy today. And I'd ask you to, let's see if you can do the same. Let's see if there's a week, 2 days, that you can do the same. One of the other gifts that I'm giving myself is rest at the end of every month. Now for you, that rest might look at Fridays off, or it might look like Mondays off, or it might look like every other month I'm off for a week and a half or so. But if you never take the time to really enjoy this life that you created, then the question I would have is, why did you bother to create a business? You went into business because you wanted to create something. You had a talent, an area of expertise, but also pretty sure from what I heard over my many years from my clients is that you wanted both time and money freedom. And so I'm asking you, you're here, you have the opportunity to choose, to consciously choose not to work every single hour of every single day. Why are you? Why are you doing that? What's the benefit? Tomorrow is not promised, and if you never ever take a moment to enjoy that time and those days and the things that you've accomplished in your family and work on your health and love on yourself, why are you bothering even having a company? What's the purpose? And how will you know when you've arrived if you don't set up some goals that allow you to sit in a space of gratitude and thankfulness for all that you have? So that's all I had to say for today. I just wanted to come to you guys and talk to you about taking a moment to stop and smell the roses. I'm Dr. Sakira. I'll see you next time on Dr. Sakira Says. Have an amazing day.